guys, my name is Jeannie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a review on the e.l.f. camo blushes. These are the colors that I'm going to be reviewing. If you guys are interested in seeing how these blushes look on my skin tone, then keep on watching. But before you do that, please like and subscribe. The video's over. Let me know which color you like the best and if you're going to be picking any of these up or if you already have some in your collection. And with that being said, let's hop right into the video. Okay, so let's start with a quick rundown of what these blushes are supposed to be. It says e.l.f. Cosmetics Pigment Packed Camo Liquid Blush gives cheeks a long-lasting dewy flush that's flattering as e.l.f. They're trying to be funny there, that's kind of cute. This liquid blush is lightweight, effortless, and blends out to a soft finish. So it says how to use, so you're supposed to put 1 to 2 dabs on the cheek with the applicator and blend. I will be using a beauty blender, but let's see how the blush looks with the beauty blender. Get into the colors. So let me show you guys the colors I have before we go into swatching them. So this is the first one I have. This is called Comin' In Hot Pink. The next one I have looks pretty similar. This is called Berry Well. This is less of a hot pink and more of like a mauve berry color. This is Coral Crush. Last one I have is called Bronze Bombshell, and this is what it looks like. Let me tell you guys what I have on my face to start with. So I have my whole face done, but I only put powder around these areas of my face, like my forehead, my chin, my nose, and under my eyes. But I have made sure to leave the cheek area kind of clear so that when we're trying on the products, it's not gonna get caked up. Use a beauty blender. I know that people typically use a brush, but honestly, none of the brushes that I have are gonna be very good for this. So I'm gonna stick with a beauty blender and let's see how that looks. So I wanna be strategic about which one I use first because I don't know if these are gonna stay in my skin. So let's start with the coral color first since it's the lightest. It says to start with 1 to 2 dots and I feel like I know these are already pigmented. I like my blush placement kind of high, so I'm gonna start here and put another one here. And I'm just gonna take the beauty blender and I'm gonna blend that out. And I'm gonna just like kind of keep the placement. Not too low because I don't want it to drag my face down. Okay, do you guys see? So with 1 to 2 dots, it's very subtle. Let's just add a little bit more, especially because I'm using a beauty blender, so it is gonna soak up some of that product. But using a beauty blender I think is also good because if you're a beginner, you won't make, it's harder to make a mistake, I think. So let's use the same side. Okay, so that was more like 4 dots, and this is way more pigmented with 4 dots, but it's still giving a nice flush of color. I don't feel like it's too dramatic, and the color is beautiful. Okay, so I have the blush on both sides now. So this is Coral Crush, and I think that it looks very, very pretty. It's definitely buildable. You saw when I first put those 2 dots, it wasn't as pigmented, but when I went in for a little bit more, you can see it, and it's very, very, very pretty. If you're into coral colors, you're definitely gonna like Coral Crush. I can definitely see myself wearing this like on a summer day, like brunch or something like that. It's definitely giving very much like a glow from within vibe, if you get what I mean. Like I feel like I just look very luminous right now. Okay guys, so that was the first color, and let's go into the second darkest color, and this is gonna be the hot pink. So this is Comin' In Hot Pink. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on the other side. I think I'm gonna start with just 1 to 2 dots so you can see how it looks when it's kind of not as pigmented. So let's start with 2 dots, and then I'll build it up so you guys can see what it looks like afterwards. So this is what it's giving for 1 to 2 dots. So it looks very nice. I kept it like high up on the cheek, and I really like the color. I think it's very, very pretty. Let me know what you guys think about the 1 to 2 dots. Let me go in with a few more dots. Okay, so I have 3 there. Let's blend her out. Okay, and this is how it looks with 3 more dots. It's definitely a lot more pigmented, so if you like more pigmented blush look, you can definitely build these up, which is really good. If you liked it more subtle, you can keep it with the 1 to 2 dots. If you want it to be more pigmented, you can add more. So this is what it looks like, coming in hot pink. And I think that this is a very, very nice color. I love the hue of it. I think that I would love to also have a baby pink, you know what I mean? Like a baby pink color. This one's definitely more of a hot pink, but I still like it. I'm gonna put it on the other side off camera and show you guys how it looks all together. Okay, so what I ended up doing is taking one of my Morphe brushes. This is the Morphe 403 brush. So what I did with this brush was I ended up just diffusing the outside of it, like the line of demarcation with the blush, just so that it blended better into my foundation. And I really like how that looks because like with the Beauty Blender, I feel like it can leave like kind of like a stripe look, and I want to make sure that it looks nice and diffused. Well, I'm going to do that for the rest of the colors too, but this is how it looks, and it's a very pretty color. Much it for coming in hot pink, and let's get into our next color, and this one is called Berry Well. So I'm gonna try Berry Well, and this is, like it suggests, like a pinkish berry color, so let's go and try that one. Okay, so let's do 1 to 2 dots. Ooh, this is a very pretty color. I like this one. It's kind of similar to the other one, but well, let's see. Let's blend it out first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's definitely a deeper color. It's giving more like a purplish type of pink, if that makes sense. Like more of like a magenta feel. I really like that on the 1 to 2 dots. Like I think 1 to 2 dots looks perfect because this color is a little bit deeper, a little bit more pigmented than the other colors. So I'm kind of afraid to see how it's gonna look if I add a little bit more, because I don't like super dramatic blush, but I'm gonna do it for the purposes of this video. So this is 1 to 2. I think this is gorgeous, and I think it really goes well with actually like the lip combo that I have on right now, and I just really like how that looks on my skin. 1 to 2 dots. Yes, that looks really, really nice. But let's add a little bit more. I'm just gonna add like, yeah, 2 more. I don't want to add too many. Just like I thought, this color is like way more pigmented when you add more. Like because it's a deeper color, it has like a little bit more pigment in it, so it's just a little bit more dramatic. And this is where I feel like I'm definitely gonna take this brush and just blend out the corners a little bit more so that it's diffused and that it goes into my makeup. Oh my god, this brush this brush has so many bristles just coming out. Ugh, I hate that. Okay, so this is how it looks after I diffused it with my Morphe brush, and I feel like it looks a lot softer, so I really, really like that. Like it's giving still a little bit more depth than the 1 to 2 dots, but it's also giving diffused and pretty. So I really, really like it once I just diffused it with the brush, even though this brush is leaving hairs all over my face. Get you a brush that doesn't leave hairs all over your face. But other than that, I think it looks really pretty, and let me add it to the other side so you guys can see. I'm not sure which color is my favorite just yet, but I do have a contender. So let's just try on this last color and see which one I like the best. Hey guys, I am back with a clean canvas, and I'm ready to show you guys the last color. So the last color is called Bronze Bombshell. This is a very, very gorgeous color. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do 2 dots. I feel like this color is gonna be really gorgeous on me because it's close to my skin tone. Let's see how it blends out. It's like a deep bronzy orangey color. It's like a burnt orange color. That's really pretty. And 1 to 2 dots is very, very potent. So I don't know that I really need more, but I'll show you guys more just for the purposes of this video. And this is gorgeous to me. It kind of reminds me of the coral color, but it's giving more bronze. Like it's definitely giving the same summer vibe, but definitely more bronzy, sun-kissed. So let me add just 2 more dots and see how that looks. Oh, it's so pigmented when you put more. Like just 2 more dots and it's just like super, super pigmented. I honestly think for the deeper colors that you can get away with 1 to 2 dots and you don't really need to use much more because it's gonna be hard to blend after that. But this is really, really pretty. But right now it kind of looks like more of like a stripe on my face. So I'm definitely gonna go in with my brush and a little bit of more concealer just to make sure that it's well blended. But this is the color. How nice. So I'm just gonna add some on the other side. Okay, so I have the blush on both sides, and as you can see, it's a very, very potent. You only need 1 to 2 dots of this. You do not need more. But I am going to blend out the edges with my Morphe brush. See the difference between this side and this side? This side's very like boom, and this side is like a little bit more soft and diffused. And right here, I feel like I went in too much with the blush. So I'm gonna take a lightweight concealer. This is the Tinty Dole All Over Wear concealer. And I'm just gonna put some more concealer in this area and in this area because I didn't really mean to go that ham. I kind of want the blush to be more like this and not too much towards the inside of my face. So I'm just gonna go in with that concealer and just kind of do a little bit of correction when it comes to the blush placement. And I also don't want my blush to be too low. So I'm just gonna clean up a little bit on the bottom as well. Since I diffused it, I really, really like it. Like, it looks really good. I could probably even go back in with like 1 more dot, but I'm not gonna push my luck because I feel like it looks really good just like this. So let me give you guys a close-up. So this is how Bronze Bombshell looks, and I really, really like it. And I hope that you guys found that cleanup technique useful. If you use a brush, maybe you'll have a little bit more control over where it is. But I feel like still with the liquid, it just can tend to go places that you don't want it to. So yes, this is what I did to clean it up. And I'm really, really fond of this color as well. So that's basically it for all of the shades from the e.l.f. Liquid Camo Blush. And I want to let you guys know what my favorite color is now that I tried all of them. I think that my favorite color is actually the one that I'm wearing right now. I love Bronze Bombshell. Honestly, between Coral Crush and Bronze Bombshell, I feel like those colors really, really illuminate my skin tone. I feel like it looks natural and it doesn't look like too much, you know what I mean? More of a neutral makeup wear, you would really love the Coral Crush and the Bronze Bombshell, especially if you're my skin tone, because these colors, they add something to the face without being too dramatic. Don't get me wrong, the pink colors are really pretty, but this is just more of my vibe. I would definitely go for this Bronze Bombshell. This is my favorite color out of the 4 that I picked up. So I'm really, really happy with these blushes, and they retail for only $7. So if you're thinking about grabbing any of these, why not? It's only $7. Honestly, e.l.f. makes it really hard to pass up on their new launches because they have such good products for a fraction of the cost. So it's like, why not try these? You know, you don't have to go spend a lot of money on the Rare Beauty blushes. You can just get e.l.f. and you're literally getting practically the same thing. So those were my final thoughts about the e.l.f. blushes. I really, really like them. So let me know what your favorite color is down in the comments below, and let me know if you grabbed these already or if you plan to grab these in the future. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.